Oh, everything's black. Oh, there it is. Close. Okay, make sure I can hear myself. Close. Okay, make sure I can hear myself. Maybe do it like this. Okay, make sure I can hear myself. Maybe do it like this. Haha, okay. Haha, okay. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but this way I'm gonna do it. Alright. There's a better way to do this, but sounds good to me. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna sit down and play Monster Train. New Monster Train came out. I have a billion hours in the first one. I'm actually curious now. Nope, gotta mute myself. I don't want to hear myself the whole time. But I figured out. I think I figured out the way to get me to actually stream things and make YouTube videos, and that's to make it as easy as possible and to not sit down to stream, but to sit down. Yeah, I have like almost 300 hours in the original Monster Train. So, yeah, gonna play a second one. Excited. But I found that the secret is to just sit down to play a video game. Don't sit down to stream. And then just happen to stream it. I'm gonna start in Covenant Rank 1 if you've played what's it called? If you played Slay the Spire, it's like Ascendancies, but in the first game I played, I maxed out Ascendancies and then tried to beat it with all the pairs. Let's see. The stream's current bit rate is lower than the recommended bit rate. We recommend to use a stream bit rate of 68. That's a problematic because I don't know exactly what that means, but how hard could it be? Stream? No. Ignore streaming service recommendations. I mean, that's an option. I mean, I don't know. It looks okay to me. What if I open the widget? I don't know how to change the bitrate, dog, but that's whatever. I'm sure it's fine. If anyone ever sees this or shows up, they can simply tell me that it's not fine. Okay, so I played the demo. I think the dragon's actually kind of garbage, so we're going to start with the angel because I would like to win if I could help it, to be honest. This is a really cool thing where you can change your heart. Covenant Rank 1. Yeah, we're going to start. Okay, so when you start on Covenant 1, you get some random garbage started into your deck. You know what I would love? Pop out the chat so I don't have to... Well, I guess it's nice to kind of see my... It's okay, my one viewer's gone. I could change this stream, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. We're locking in. And yeah, I think I just need to like sit here and do it. Let's see. This seems really expensive. 10 Valor's kind of nice. Like 10 attack and then 10 armor. So maybe it's okay, but it feels expensive. Deal 5 damage, gain an egg. So when you get enough of these eggs, you can turn them in for rewards between fights. It seems pretty good. Again, 2 is expensive. It's nice to start with a... I don't know if you always start with a unit, but this is a rare unit. Apply Pyrogel. He seems like a pretty good tank. 25 health is pretty nice. I think, yeah, they strike front to back, so I would want him in the front. So, yeah. Seems like a good tank. I'm not going to worry about the bosses right now because I don't think I know quite enough. Always tough to know which one I should be taking first, because it does matter a lot of the time. But let's start with an artifact. Messing with my coffee. Unit cards without upgrades. Ugh. So that would be really good early, but in my experience, early game isn't the problem. Beating the boss is the problem. So I try to stay away from early game items. I would rather just lose early and restart, but try to get a good good acceleration towards the end game so you can beat the boss. Okay, at the deployment phase, draw a room card from your deck, reduces cost to 0. So this seems sick. I don't have a room right now, but a free room on deployment phase, I would rather take that speculatively. Alright, so when you pick a champion upgrade, at least the last game it was 1 of 3. And then you can kind of upgrade from there. Apply Valor 1 to friendly units, Revenge. So this is more of a tank skill, but I already kind of have a tank I'm happy with, and I don't really know this character very well. What's this? Oh, it's an ability, so this is something you can activate every 3 turns. But this seems sick. Oh, it's advance. I wonder if she has to use that on herself or not. I think I'm going to take it anyway. I like the extra attack. I think I want her as a backline unit, but this clan has a lot of like swapping of characters and movement. Oh yeah, ooh, Undergrowth Trials. I love taking a trial. 75 gold isn't a whole lot, but... And it almost feels like you should always take the first trial because like, you could just like restart if you lose. And these guys aren't going to do much damage to... Like, I'm not going to lose much pyre health. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. Enemy units appear on each floor. So... At least in the last game, it would appear these guys that are like 2 damage, 1 health guys. So assuming if I kill none of them, I'll probably take like 20 damage. Would I take 20 damage to gain 75 gold? I think I would. I don't think this is going to be a big deal, even if I just tank a bunch of damage. I'd rather trade my life for resources early, and then those resources can stop me from taking damage later on. Okay, so this is like a setup I'm going to be happy with, I think, for a long time. And then we can just kind of put these stewards down. I don't expect them to do a lot. I'm mostly just worried about trying to kill the boss. Okay, these guys are 3-1s, not 2-1s. Activate ability, click on its abilities. Abilities go on cooldown. Yeah, I guess I don't... Okay. I'd like to play minions early to get them out of my deck. So I would like to play Train Steward. I'd like to play a Fire Start to kill this guy. I don't want to add cards to my deck. That's pretty bad, typically. Triggers on attacking. Okay, I don't really want my guy to take damage from the spike dude, but there's nothing I can do about that. Okay, I'm going to use this ability, and then I can just call... Okay, so the ability is only on her. No, but this is fine because these guys aren't going to attack. The question is does the Pyre Gel change anything? And I don't think it does. It's only 8. This guy's got 30 life. Yeah, okay. Definitely want to kill that guy. This floor's doing pretty good. She's going to get armor for being up front, so I think I should just have her up front as often as possible. Put this Train Steward up here. And then maybe just snipe. Question is to snipe one of these guys or just cause this lady. The Valor on her is really good because of her ability. But... I think I'm doing pretty good already. It's the first... level, and like I said, when I took the gold, I was expecting to take some damage here, but it really just doesn't bother me. I would like to kill this guy. 50 gold is nice. Looks like my only way to do that is going to be this 2 cost, and these 2 costs and these 3 costs do not play well together on account of only having 3 energy. So playing this Steward here would be kind of nice, just to get him out of my deck, but he doesn't really affect the game. I could kill this guy for the 50 gold. Or I could kill this lady. This this lurking miscreant with my golden touch. Do I care about the Chime of Despair? Can I read what this Chime of Despair is going to give me? I can... Okay, I can't. At least I don't see a way to, but... I think it's just gonna... Oh, stupid. Added card, Chime of Despair right there. 1 cost Scourge. I think the next wave might be a brief respite. So I could probably take that. That's not that big of a deal. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cause this lady and then golden touch the guy for the money. I'll take... I could have hit one of these guys, but I'll take the 3 damage for the money, and... This seems good to me. And I'm just happy to take damage early, yeah, okay. So this is the wave where I don't have to do anything here. So I could play this Chime of Despair, but I'm probably not going to. I'm probably just going to golden touch this guy. So this guy's going to end up on this floor with 10 life. So this guy's dead, which is excellent. And I don't think I'm going to draw this Chime of... I mean, I could. I'm about to reshuffle, but that's fine. I'm going to just cause this lady. My champion, and we'll see. We'll see. Okay. So, not my favorite way. Definitely want to use her ability. Fire Gel making this guy take 2 more damage is slightly better than Just Cause because I'm going to get 3 attacks. Just Cause is going to be 2 damage, but only on my Angel probably. I bet if I just double Just Cause and then use her ability, because she gets bonuses. Yeah, she's going to get armor for this Valor she's got on her. Okay, yeah, that wins the fight. So, let's just not think too hard about it. Doesn't matter. I turn the speed down a little bit, just in case anyone new shows up who needs to see a little bit more. And I'm very happy to explain what's going on more, but, you know, like I said, I'm trying to... The way I figured this could kind of work for me is, instead of being like, oh, I got a stream, and this is my 30-minute stream, or 2 hours. I was thinking about this last night. This is my 2-hour stream. I don't need to... That was making me not want to do it, even though, like, I want to do it, but it feels more like an obligation, and I found I started some other hobbies in my life recently that I needed to not feel like an obligation, just something I could pick up and do. And so I didn't think, oh, I want to stream. I thought, oh, I want to play Monster Train, so I'm just playing Monster Train, and I'm streaming it because it's just like, I don't know, I hit the start button, and I'm just gonna sit here and talk to myself, but I was gonna do that anyway. So, and if anyone watches it, great. If anyone doesn't, that's also cool too. This is how you get better at doing it. But also, I don't need to do it for like 2 hours. I don't need to... If doing it at all has got to be better than not doing it. Like... And I want to do everything... It's hard when you do a thing, you want to do it like as best as possible. I know there's like a lot of things you should do. Is like, oh, you should stream at the same time and things, things of that nature. But like, if I'm not gonna do it perfectly, I'd rather just do it. Don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good. All right. So because we have the blue champion, typically taking the blue cards is going to be more synergistic. Melee weakness is pretty good. It's anti-synergistic with double strike because it only works for the 1 attack. So I'm less inclined, but it's really nice to advance the enemy units because you can pick off the weak ones. Deal damage, use front friendly unit. AoE is really good. It's nice to have like one of these cards. 2 is expensive. My deck is already kind of filled with expensive crap. Consume, apply 1 shield, and 4 valor. That's pretty nice. I like taking consume cards because it gets them out of my deck and I can keep my deck kind of lean. I'm definitely between this or Cleave, although I do like Challenge. I think this is a very good card. Stacking the Valor on my lady seems pretty good. I like a damage shield, but like a lot of times it kind of gets dumped. I'll just take it. It's a consume card, so it's not like I gotta, like, if it's bad, I can, play it once and I don't have to worry about it showing up all the time. Okay, this seems really good for my lady. Maybe I can get her tanky enough with all her Valor. I kind of like that. After combat, reduce her cooldown. Let's try it. The equipment is new to this game, so I don't have a good mental framework for what makes it good or bad yet, but we'll get there. So the way I think about these eggs, you can turn them in batches and you get rewards. You can do it, it always prompts you to do it after a fight, but you can do it just like while you're shopping and stuff. So there's no reason to do it now necessarily. You should really look at your options first. I would really like to get to 6. I think these breakpoints of 3 for the random artifact, obviously selecting an artifact is better, but like if you're in trouble and you need something and you got 3, I think 3 is totally fine. And then 6 to get this other additional random artifact. Waiting to 8 is kind of far, personally. I mean, when you think about it, you could do either 4 6s or 3 8s. I guess the 8s are kind of nice, but if you're going to go over, like if you're in combat and you get your 8th and then you're going to go over and I think you need special things to unlock the higher levels of Dragon Horde, so I wouldn't want to overcap, but 3 and 6 are really what you're looking for, in my opinion. Yeah, I would like to save that. Alright. So, picking of units and picking of merchants. Don't have a lot of units right now. But upgrading units is so nice. They're so strong. You get to see them all the time. You can't upgrade your champion, so I would be exactly upgrading this Magma Mauler. I don't really want to upgrade these stewards. I would get another unit, but I kind of like, I mean, the blue units go with the blue champion typically better depending on what you're doing. I do want to remove some cards. I would like to remove some of these train stewards. I would also like a room, but that's not offered here. I find the spell upgrades so good. They're so cheap. But I have a lot of other money I want to spend, so I'm going to go this way because I don't want to spend a lot of money on upgrades right now. I want to spend money on removing cards. Gold Tooth. 100 you started with. Unit anniversary. So I could gain money from him. Gaining money seems good. 1530 is like pretty reasonable stats. He's really good with like double strike. I guess I need to fill out my other floors. He seems totally good. I kind of liked this guy when I played him in the demo. The 10 gold's kind of nice. He's more of like a support. He's like a little 1-cost dude. So right now my bottom row, I have a 2 space and a 2 space. So like I have room for him. But I would like to fill out my other rows, I think, at this point. So I'm going to take Gold Tooth. And let's see what we could do. Large, ooh, what is this? Reduce incoming damage by half. Wow. That seems sick. I really like that. When I'm stacking Valor on her, it makes me feel like she wants to be in front. Maybe she should be on her own row. Is that something? Maybe that's a good idea. That's not like... Maybe I'm stuck in Monster Train 1 where I want to have like... I really want, like, typically the champion goes on the bottom row so you can fight the boss good, but maybe she goes in her own row, like in the middle. Okay, purging cards is good. Taking these cheap upgrades is really nice as long as you don't, like, need a very specific upgrade on a minion to make it good. The question is, what do I want? I think this is too expensive right now. I think the plus 20 health is, like, as good as reducing the incoming damage. So I probably won't go for that. I'll probably purge and buy both of these. So what's the big idea? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna put damage on this guy. I'm gonna put health on this guy. Oh no, this is my damage guy. Because he gets more damage for money. Okay, I should have put damage here, but this is fine. This guy is not like a linchpin of the operation. So it's fine to just use both his upgrade slots just to make him better so he can carry me through some of these earlier encounters. So the thing about dumping these train stewards is they're consume cards in the way that you play them and they're gone. So it's less good than dumping spells that you don't want to see. However, I would like my deployment phase to be strong, and so dumping these stewards feels like that'll give me a better deployment phase. Plus, I just got a unit, so I do want to remove a unit. I probably have 2 more removes left. So let's get rid of a shield steward. Yeah, 75. Man, I hate how expensive this card is. I don't want to dump too many fire starters. These are good for the time being. I guess I have these golden touches though, which I also don't love, but cost reduction on these guys will be good. Then I'll be happier to play them. Let's just get rid of it. Fire. Man, these just causes suck too. Get rid of a fire starter. I really want to be getting rid of these early cards. Oh, leave. Alright. The basic cards you start with are just kind of garbage. -1 energy a turn. That feels pretty tough. 75 gold. Some little weakling guys. What does this guy do? Start of its turn, gain 5 armor. I think I don't want to take this. -1 energy is really tough. Maybe I could have taken it, but I don't know. I'm not in the business of just throwing the run away. Alright. Oh, I have 4 energy here. So let's try this out. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I have drawn an equipment card. No, maybe I should have waited on that if I wanted to apply Liquid Courage, but it doesn't look like that's what's going to happen here, but there's no reason to do that right away. Might as well save it. Plan out your turn first. I think I'm just going to Golden Touch this guy. This guy's going to live, but that's not a big deal. You started the turn with... Oh, so he can get stronger as I get more money from his ability. That's interesting. So far, I really like the changes that they've made. I think they like got it fresh and interesting. And I mean, I love the death out of the first game, so I think it's just like more of that. But oh, sick! She's already killing both of them. That's what I like to see. And let's use my fire starters down here. Probably just fire starter Golden Touch. Yeah, I mean, and she's cleaning up everything up here. This is going well. I kind of like that they're softening them at the bottom, and then she is cleaning them up. I like how little this guy is. He's like really little. I don't know why. I thought he was gonna be much bigger. He's kind of cute. All right, killing everything. So this is the exact perfect turn for Divinity. Use the ability, get a crap load of armor. All right, maybe I could have taken the minus energy. All right, well, he's gonna live, but that's not even necessarily true. I mean, I would rather the money. For Valor. After combat. Well, I want damage shield on the front guy. I could do the math, but I'm not going to. Yeah, so aha, I do win. Very sick. Alright, well, so far so good. Why isn't he getting armor? This is armor 5. I didn't see him getting any armor. I wonder if it's a visual bug or something. Alright, the Warbler. I feel like this guy costs 2 in the demo, but... Quick is really nice. I really like this on my heroes row. It just saves her some life. Think about it as like a defense. It's kind of like healing. She already has some healing from the armor she gets from Valor. My bottom row doesn't have any healing, so that could be a problem. Windblade shift. The gain of Valor resolve trigger shift. Okay, I'm not a shift deck, otherwise the Windblade could be pretty good. Let's see. I feel like I'm a little minion heavy if I take the Warbler, but I like it better than the challenge. I could skip, but let's just take him. I don't think it's that serious. Consume. 10 Pyre Gel is really nice, especially on bosses. It stacks really well with multi-strike. Revenge. This could be a nice equipment for my front guy. But I don't know if I can get equipment during the deployment phase. Would the game tell me this? I don't even know where I would find it, to be honest with you, so I don't want to load up on too many guys. This is more for like a Pyre Gel strategy. I think I'm gonna skip here. I'm not too into... I'm gonna save. I'd like to hit 6. I think when in doubt, you should just skip on those situations. Like, if you think... Like, you really want to add cards to your deck that you think are definitely going to improve it. If you're like... If you think it'll improve it a little bit or it'll be okay, a lot of times you're better off just skipping. Okay, restoring health to the Pyre I value as basically nothing. So this is going to be exactly the arms merchant, but I really want a room because of this artifact I took early. Don't really care about Pyreborn. I would really like to upgrade my spells at some point, which would like lock me into coming up here almost. This is the next time I can upgrade spells. I'm okay with that, is what I'm going to say. So the question is, do you do the surprise first, the rooms first? Best thing to do, actually, if you want to try hard, is you come in here and you read all the stuff, and then you go do the surprise, and that way you have a little bit more information. So this lets me draw a room card and reduce its cost to 0. -2, create a copy. So I should probably build around this. It's going to be my thoughts. If I can copy my hero, that's gonna be kind of sick. I mean, the thing about my hero, she mostly she needs to like be given valor and stuff to scale. She doesn't like scale by herself. I could copy a gold tooth. I'm never gonna get better with size here. I'm basically gonna pick one guy and dump him in the room. So like I could copy a gold tooth. It'd be kind of nice, just get a bunch of money. Make him bigger and better. Put the magma mauler up in my second row. And my second row could be Fell, Mauler, Warbler. First row, just double gold tooth. Make a bunch of money. Could be kind of nice. This is kind of small potatoes because I'm reducing the cost of the room to 0. I think I'm gonna go for Hall of Mirrors. On deployment phase, draw a room card from your deck. Okay. Combine 2 equipments, remove a card. Okay. So knowing that, let's go check this alcove out. And I'm gonna wait for the health as well too, because maybe I can sacrifice health for a bonus. Again, I don't really value the health very highly, but... And it could be like... I don't know. It's hard when it's like a random bonus, but when you know more about the game, it could have been better to buy the room first if there's like some cool room event. Okay. Looks like these are all going to give me shackles. Unpurgeable, deployable. What does that mean? What does deployable mean? My guess is it shows up during the deployment phase. So annoying. Units in hand cost 1. That's annoying. Okay, these are upgrades. Revenge. Permanently gain rage. That seems sick. Titan Skin 5. What is that? Nope, nope. Enemies. Oh, my loving wife is home. Mystery card frames. No, like glossary or nothing? Alright, no glossary. Probably click it, would be my guess, and it's not going to eat it for me. I think it's going to want me to lock in, so let's... Okay. I like how it just says... Oh, okay. 1 damage reduction per stack, and it never leaves? It's pretty sick. Okay, you can't put them on champions. So... I mean, this is kind of nice, because I know I want to buy the mirror room. Revenge Rage. This is more damage. Just put this on the dragons. Oh, it lets me go over the cap. Okay. So... Uh-oh. We got some dog issues. 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to discipline my dog. She was being bad. But that's another thing is like normally I would really stress out about having to get up because I don't like when streamers get up, but it doesn't matter because I'm just playing a video game. I just happen to be streaming on the side. And now I got a gato. Hello, gato. Okay, so the ability to put a third upgrade on something is extremely good. Obviously, you're breaking the rules of the game. So I would like it on him. I wish I didn't brick him. It's like he's fine and strong right now. I guess putting him on the bottom and just having him apply Pyre Gel is fine. Oh, my puppy's upset. Let's just do... Do I want the shackles? Unpurgeable. Unpurgeable. Screw it. It's the first run. It's not going to be that big of a deal, hopefully. Well, we'll see if it... I'm feeling like if it's unpurgeable, it's not going to let me remove it. But... Especially because removing a card is purging it. Okay. Definitely buying the room. Combine 2 equipment cards. It would be nice if I had 2 equipment cards. Upgrade to be drawn during the deployment phase. Probably not. Alright, you jerk. What did you... This card is drawn during the deployment phase. Okay, so it's like kind of like -1 money during the... Or -1 energy during the deployment phase forever. Is what it is. Okay, this is fine. Save my money. This handsome boy. Push the attack unit to the back. This is specifically bad against like a tank DPS type setup if you have a squishy unit in the back, but it shouldn't bother me too much. This doesn't seem too bad. Yeah, I have drawn a room card. Thank you. Hi, babe.
Oh.
Thank you.
That's what Rico's doing.
Yeah, he makes some gross ass sounds. Okay. Shackles. Basically, we have to. On summon. Oh, so I could kind of cheat. I could like play a dude, Hall of Mirrors, and then play another dude in Overfilled Room, but... Okay, so I think I'm going to put the Mauler on the bottom, and then Goldtooth Fell in the middle. That's going to be the idea. And, what's less good about this is that I'm going to get less money from the Goldtooth, but... He's the strongest boss I've faced yet! Shit! Oh, I can keep drawing it. This sucks. I don't know if you can see. Rico keeps bonking my mic. You silly guy. Yes, hello. Oh, yes. That's my sweet boy. Alright, so... I want to play the War... I mean, the Warbler's kind of nice. duplicating cards that aren't upgraded. Be a little, I mean, it's just a little sad to duplicate a not upgraded card, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. God, I really don't want to go the way of the health. The 100 gold isn't that big either, but I don't want to duplicate anything. And minion upgrades are not really necessary. It would be kind of nice to have a good dragon upgrade, but I think I'm gonna go trinkets. Let's upgrade our champion first. These are pretty static. Okay, Savior 2 is just more valor. So this is 5 more valor. Like 5 more damage as well. Oh, hey, big man. Hello.
Meow.